How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today we're going to talk about a concept that I came up with in my book, my first book, Ayin Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication, the Conversational Series, Volume 1. The link is in the description, and the book can be found on Amazon, and you can get it in a ebook or a paperback if that's more your preference. And this concept that I came up with, it's a way that you can measure interactions with one another. It's more of a, it gives you a better idea of how we connect and how we have our emotions kind of tied up with one another. And it's what I like to call the 50-50 rule. Now, the 50-50 rule goes as such. When you're talking about just you and just dealing with yourself, you're on a 100% scale. You can do whatever you wish in regards to thinking what you want to think, saying what you want to say. You don't have to worry about offending anybody because you're in your own headspace. You're in your own mind. Now, when you choose to interact with others, you're giving up a portion of that 100%, and I say the 50%. You're giving up 50%. So it's equal. It's a give and take. Now, during this interaction that you have with others, when you're doing the 50-50, when you're choosing to interact with others, you are choosing to, respect their opinions, them respect yours. It's a give and take. It's an ebb and flow that goes back and forth between you. Now, here is where the problem comes about. You deal with some people who they don't respect boundaries. They don't respect the 50% that you give them. They want to take 70, 80, 90%. Now, with the conversation, because no interaction is perfect. Anytime you're dealing with somebody, it's gonna sway a little bit to the left or to the right. So it may be 60, 40 throughout that talk that you all are having. It may go back and forth on those scales because it's a give and take. You might be listening more, you might be talking more. So it's gonna be a give and take. But some people that you deal with, they'll take 80, 90%, meaning that they'll speak with you, they'll steamroll over you emotionally, they'll infringe upon your opinion, they won't respect your opinions. Long story short, when you're done interacting with them, it leaves you feeling drained. So now when you get back to doing what you should have as your 100%, getting your 100% back when you go off to be on your own, you're not dealing with the 100%. You're dealing with like 90 or 80 or 70 because you're kind of giving that person control up over you. You're leaving frustrated. You may be thinking about what just transpired with them or something that you may have done wrong with them. So it's not fair. So you have to be balanced in your interactions with others, just as you are with yourself. So when you get back to yourself, you can get that 100% back. And this involves having healthy interactions around you. If a person's not respecting that 50-50, I'm not going to give you 60, 70, 80%. Maybe this is going to go into how much I deal with you in. Maybe this will go into one of the topics of my other videos, which involves time management. Maybe I need to manage my time a little bit more wisely with you. Because you have people where you can interact with them 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. And it's just like, it's emotional overload. So with that 50-50 rule, you just keep in mind that that's ideal on how you want to interact with others. That's how emotionally invested you want to be with others. And the most important thing is when you get back to being you, just doing you, that you can get back to the completeness of 100% of who you are on any given day. And like I said, I discussed this in my book, which the link is found in the description. Just kind of wanted to touch base with you all, to explain kind of a guideline that I have up for myself to maintain a healthy well-being. So until next time, have a good one.